What is up, guys? It's JackUltraGamerr here, and real quick before we get things started, I want to say thank you guys so much for all the support and all the liking of the reveal video. I know a lot of you guys were happy, and that's one thing I sort of expected from the car, but I didn't expect it as much. It's literally a car, I guess, that pretty much almost everyone can enjoy. And I just really appreciate your feedback and all your great comments and everything. I know you guys like immediately started saying stuff like rapid or what are you gonna do this, and I know being a YouTuber and seeing this, you're really keen to get more entertainment and see what new can happen. My car is a baby. It literally has like less than something 100 miles on it. I've only had it for a couple days or something now, so nothing is gonna really happen for a while. I know maybe little things may happen to the car, but it's gonna be a while. So just be patient, I guess. That's all I can really say. And I know another thing is that Ford revealed their brand new limited edition 2018 RS. I actually knew that was kind of in the works. I kind of saw it coming before I went to go get my car. And pretty much what it is 1,500 models, limited edition of RSs coming to North America. And it just comes with an extra race red option and a bunch of other carbon parts and stuff. And I completely love it. And it made me a little bit salty, I guess, that I wasn't able to get that. But at the same time, I would have had deliveries are in late of 2017, so I would have had to wait a whole nother 6 months just so that I could pretty much get a nice red car when I could just go and wrap it red or something like that and maybe just get some extra carbon here and there. So I'm not trying to say anything bad about it, but at the same time, I'm not really gonna wait all that while. Like, I still feel completely proud of my decision. So yeah, so let's get started into this video. So when I went to go pick up my RS, I actually went really unprepared because obviously you all remember the story of how I said that I was supposed to get this 3 weeks and it came way too soon. So I was gonna maybe plan on doing a nice vlog, but I ended up not doing that. But I still remembered I wanted to get some footage for this video, so I did record a whole bunch. I just don't have vlog or anything coming, so I'm gonna do all the commentary now. So pretty much we actually started at one dealership somewhere else to see what deal they had. We weren't exactly fully set on their deal because this is a car that when you set your limits this high, you're not getting some random used thing. You want to get the best deal you could, and that's part of the reason why we actually got this car way sooner than expected. We didn't want it to be sold or like lose our opportunities. So here we are pretty much arriving at the second dealership, and this is Pierre Ford in Seattle for those of you that live around the area and may want to check it out. Oh yep, that's sick. You got the GT350s with the RSs right above. This was literally a day where, yeah, we were getting it sooner than expected. I was kind of so set on waiting for 3 weeks. This came like too soon for me. So I really wasn't at any of the dealerships being like, okay, I'm going to need to get this now. I was just like, no rush. If we happen to get it today, then we'll happen to get it today. If not, then we'll just get it at the more expected date. So showing up at this dealership, I had no idea that this would actually be the place where I would end up driving my brand new car home that I've waited a whole year for. They got like a little blue. It's one heck of a wrap. Yeah. So I obviously showed up with my dad, and he pretty much, I'm not gonna lie, he did a huge amount of work for everything because I'm just a 16-year-old. I am not in any shape for doing all the paperwork and getting everything set up to buy my own car. So he pretty much helped everything out, and this is what the showroom was like. And this was probably the coolest part about this day, is that I sat in this room for a while because you have to work out deals and just figure out everything, and it wasn't really stressful. It just took a while. But the greatest thing is you're sitting in this room. This dealership is incredible. They just had a GT350R just sitting there in the showroom, just chilling, just like I could just go walk over and check it out whenever I wanted to. They had a Shelby F-150, I believe, that was in there. A bunch of other crazy stuff. This is definitely one of the craziest Ford dealerships I've ever been to, because a normal Ford dealerships, you just expect to see some Explorers and Escapes and all just the regular Ford stuff sitting around. But no, this was like Mustang galore. So we had all the paperwork done and everything, and this is pretty much my first real experience of buying a car at a dealership or anything like that. So then after we got a couple paperwork set and done and we were kind of still on the iffy run, they let us actually go out for a test drive. So like in a regular day's basis, if I were to just go to some show and some guy was nice enough to let me ride in his RS, I would make a video about that alone. I would be like, I got to ride in a stinking RS, just like how I did with the Liberty Walk R8, because it's incredible. But it felt kind of weird in the sense that this will be your car when you're just going on this test test drive for it. I mean, you're literally test driving not just a regular car. Yeah, I'm gonna be talking all crazy about the RS and all this stuff because in my mind it's a special car and I'm just 16. So maybe for a person that's owned several vehicles in their past and stuff, this could be just a normal, a little sportier hatchback, and I get that. If you think I'm overhyping it or whatever, so be it. But I'm just trying to really show how grateful and how astonished I am by all this. Okay. Oh, holy.
That's scary. There was a turbo.
That was good. So yeah, throughout this day, my dad is going to be the one driving the RSs around because I have really low experience on manual and I just don't want to screw anything up with a car that nice or new. So especially test driving, he's driving and you'll see it later. He'll be driving it. And then somewhere else in the middle of all this, because imagine this day is a long day. We spent almost the entire day at this dealership, which I like I said, it wasn't agonizingly painful. It was actually quite fun for me. They had just complimentary lunch. You could see we just got a burger and everything, and then you look up and there's just RSs sitting out in the front. You got GT350s. They actually had a Saline Mustang. I forget what model. It was a brand new Saline Mustang that they just had sitting in the same tent where we were just eating our complimentary burgers and stuff. I'm like, how cool is that on your day of buying your brand new RS and then you just get to get free barbecue and stuff at the Ford dealership and just eating? It was like probably the best meal I've had in a while. Just so special like that. And then afterwards, we just had more paperwork to do. They came in, they detailed the car. I got to see it. They brought it in the showroom. So throughout almost this whole day, I actually didn't really get to even really know which one I wanted. I know because they had more than like one car with the right spec, with the white and black and all that stuff. So they just like, I never really got to actually see the exact one. But then finally, they brought it in the showroom when it was finished and all detailed, because they went back and they detailed it, everything, because that's what they do when you're purchasing a brand new car and you're gonna leave the showroom. All right, let's go check it out. Wow.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, that's pretty. All right, cool. Pretty.
And it was pretty amazing, I gotta say. And finally, we got to the one part I was looking forward to the most at this whole day. As soon as I knew that we were getting the RS today, I knew that this had to happen afterward. We had to take our Honda there to the dealership. And then if we were going to bring the car home, that would have meant that I had to follow my dad, which he'd drive the RS because my low experience with manual and just being safe in general, I didn't want anything to happen. I would have to follow him home in that thing. And for me, that just felt like the coolest idea, just following him home. Like, some would think that it'd be more special for me to just drive my own car, my brand new car home for the first time, but I honestly thought that it was even cooler that I just got to follow my car home. And obviously I've driven it by now and I've done all that. So yeah, so what you're about to watch is the whole experience. I commentated some of it. I tried to be as safe as possible filming while driving, obviously. But you're about to experience what felt for me was an unbelievable experience. For you, it just might feel nothing special at all, because if you don't really care for the car, then yeah, that's you. But yeah, you can just enjoy this.
All right.
All right.
Yep. Congratulations.
That's our manager.
Don't
Thank
have
you
too much
so
fun
much
today. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
We are both incredibly jealous of you guys. Thanks again. Hey, when you guys go out, just out this way. It's great.
All right. Thank you guys.
All right.
Okay, so for safety reasons, my dad is going to be the first one driving it home. I don't want to have anything happen to it on the first drive, plus I got to drive this thing home anyway, so I'm going to follow him in the car. This is about to be like the best drive ever, seeing my own car just on the road. All right, there he is. There he is getting in. All right. Ooh, looks like we got a Shelby behind us. This Ford dealership is literally the best. All right, let's go. We are on the road. Oh, red light. Check that out. Imagine if they actually like drag race. That'd be actually sick, although I'd be kind of worried. That's my own car right there. But like, this is actually a dream to just be following home in my own car right now as my dad's driving it home with us. Like, you have no idea. It doesn't feel real. It physically does not feel real. Okay, we're hopping on the highway. Obviously from here you're not going to be able to really hear anything from that car. Entering, oh god, there's traffic on the highway. Okay, looks like the Camry's going to have to cut us off. That's okay. I'll know he's there. Look at beautiful Seattle off over there. Well, the space needle's blocked, but look at that, arriving right into Seattle. Alright, we going in the tunnels. Oh dang, it looks even nicer inside, I'm not gonna lie. The tunnel reflecting, you can barely see it with this quality. Oh, yep, there's the lights. There's the lights. We're about to hit the bridges. Famous Seattle floating bridges. And we're on the bridges. There he is. Oh my god, it just looks better the more you go around it. So in the end, we made it home and everything is well and she's here and everything is fine. You saw the reveal video, and the reveal video was obviously filmed after all of this. This was that day, the very special day. And before we ended, I want to thank everyone that was there that day. The 2 people that helped us out at the dealership. You guys were very kind. And well, those 2 people that helped us out ended up finding about my YouTube channel throughout that whole day. So I'm sure they may or may not be watching right now, but thank you guys so much. And the support that day, the reason why that day actually really felt so special is you have people coming around you and congratulating you, like as if it's your birthday. You're just like, congratulations on this new car. And just like, it doesn't feel any better than that to just be congratulated on something that you have to look forward to yourself. But yeah, that was the day I collected this car, and hopefully we can have many more adventures along the way. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, I guess, and hopefully, yeah, we'll return to more Forza content sometime soon around here. I know most of you guys would probably want that, but yeah, anyway, this will be JackUltraGamerr signing off.